Hey there. All right, so we are going to learn about the last job of Y today, but before we do it, let's do a little bit of warm up and play with some sounds. Are you ready? Okay, say baby. And what's the last sound in baby? E. What about breezy? What's the last sound? E. Tiny? E. Good. Okay, now let's segment the sounds in tiny. Ready? Let's do it. Tiny. I-N-E. All right, good. Now let's do breezy. B-R-E-Z-E. All right, good. Let's do reply. R-E-P-L-I. Reply. Okay, good. Now let's blend. You ready? Ch-I-L-E. Chili. Good. N-O-Z-E. Nosy. All right, what about this one? D-E-N-I. Deny. All right, good. Okay, let's say some rhyming words. All right, I'm going to say a word and I want you to try to think of a rhyming word. All right, what word rhymes with breezy? Okay, I have easy, wheezy, and sleazy. Maybe you had a different one. All right, what about bony? What's a word that rhymes with bony? I have pony, stony, and Tony. Okay, what about gravy? What word rhymes with gravy? I have wavy and navy. All right, good. Say slimy. Now say slimy without slimy. Say nosy. Say nosy without n. Osy. Yep, all right, now say nosy without e. Nose, good. Say daisy. Now say daisy without e. Days, good. Okay, now say nosy. Change n to r. Rosy, good. All right, say slimy. Now change s to b. Blimey. Say daisy. Now change d to o. Lazy. And say gravy. Now change v to d. Grady. Did anybody get that one? Okay, and then say deny. Now change n to f. Defy. I'm challenging you a little bit today. All right, so last time we talked about Y, we talked about 4 jobs of Y. 4 jobs, okay? Y has 5 jobs. All right, so the first job of Y is that it can be a consonant at the beginning of a word. It can also be a short I in phonetic skill 1 and phonetic skill 2, right? Like in gym and cyst, all right? And then it could be a long I in phonetic skill 3 and 4, like in the word buy, and I can't think of the phonetic skill, bite, B-Y-T-E. It can be long I, and then we talked about it can be an adjacent vowel. So like in the word play, P-L-A-Y, at the end of the word, there's a Y there beside the A and it's silent, like an adjacent vowel in phonetic skill 5. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the last job of Y. So in the first few jobs of Y, it was either a consonant or it said a sound of I. But today we're going to look at how in the last job of Y, it can make the long E sound. Okay, so let's look at this word on the next slide. Okay, you probably recognize this word, but let's go ahead and just look at it for just a minute. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to mark our vowels. We have an A and we have a Y. And we have 2 vowels, right? So that means we're going to have 2 syllables. And we look, this is decoding skill 1, decoding rule 1. One must run, so the consonant goes to the second syllable. The first one follows phonetic skill 3, it's long A. And then in the second syllable, we have the last job of Y. If Y is in the second syllable with another vowel in front of it or another consonant, it is the long E. Let me see if I said that exactly right. If it is, I want to say it exactly right. if it's at the end of the word and there's a working vowel preceding it, okay? So like in the word day, it's at the end, but it's working as an adjacent vowel there. But if it's a Y and there's another working vowel, which means there's 2 syllables, then it's going to be the long E. So this word is lady, right? The first lady is married to the president. Okay, so, and it's long. It's a long E. Okay, so this one works the same way. We find the vowels, and you know, Y is only a consonant at the beginning of the word. So we find the vowels, we mark them. Oh, we have 2 vowels, 2 syllables, 1 consonant, so 1 must run, 2 syllables. This one's phonetic skill 1, it's long. This Y is at the end of the word, and the end of a word that has more than 1 working vowel. So it's the E, the long E sound. So baby. That's how we prove that word. Okay, now there's another rule with the last job of Y. It follows the NFL rule, right? So when Y comes at the end of a word, but there's an N, an F, or an L in front of it, it's going to say the long I sound, okay? So let's look at this word. We mark our vowels, 2 syllables, 1 must run. So this consonant goes to the second syllable, right? This is going to be phonetic skill 1, so long E. And then we have the second syllable, and look, there's an N, N-F-L. So this is going to be the long I, deny, deny. You should not deny your pet their treats at night. Okay, because they love them. All right, one more. Oh, look, we have a Y. We have 2 vowels. That means there's 2 syllables. 1 must run. So we have a long E here. That's phonetic skill 1. And then look, right before the Y, we have an F. N-F-L, right? So defy, it's going to be a long I. Defy. Do not defy your teachers and do the opposite of what they say. Okay, so we're going to do a little dictation. Okay, are you ready? All right. Should make sure you have something to write with, something to write on, right? And if you need to pause the video, you sure can. Okay, here we go. You ready? All right, show me you're ready. Remember, I'm sitting in here in this kitchen by myself, so you can sit there by yourself too. Right? Okay, here we go. Oh, wrong thing. I want to make sure I have the right words to call out for you guys. Okay, let's start with an easy one. Ready? Baby, baby. Your turn. Okay. The baby was born on New Year's Day. Baby. All right, let's count the sounds in baby. Baby. B-A-B-E. 4 sounds. Okay, you can write 4 blanks for your sounds. Okay, how did you spell baby? B is B. A is A. B is B. And E is that Y at the end of the word. Okay, ready? All right, here we go. This one might be a little tricky. You ready for a tricky one? Okay, here we go. Spicy, spicy. Your turn. I put a little too much chili sauce in my chicken and it was too spicy. Spicy. Okay, let's count the sounds in spicy. Spicy. S-P-I-C-E. Spicy. 5 sounds. Okay, how did you spell it? Pause it if you need some more time. Spicy. S-P-I-C-Y. Spicy. Okay, let me show you how this one works. had to go get my board. I didn't get myself something to write with. So we spelled spicy, right? Okay, so let's look at it. We have a blend here at the beginning, SP, right? Then we have our vowel. Then we have a Y. It's a vowel, so we know that we have 2 syllables. There's one consonant after the I, so that's where I'm going to split it and draw my box. Okay, that's going to be a long I, phonetic skill 1. Okay, and then that Y is at the end of the word, so it's going to say the long E sound because it's not N, F, or L. And look, it's a C, so we're going to have to do our rainbow S, or bridge S if you prefer to call it that. All right, so that's how that one works. All right, let's see. Let's do, ready? Rely, rely. Your turn. I hope I can rely on you to do your work. Rely. Okay, pause the video if you're not ready. Rely. Oh, we didn't even talk about the sounds. Let's talk about the sounds. Rely. R, E, O, I. 4 sounds, right? Okay, so I'm going to write that as my 4 blanks, right? R is R. E is E. O is L. And then rely. It's in that second syllable. It's at the end of the word. And I, if I put an I there, that would look kind of silly, right? So it's a Y. Okay, so we mark our vowels, E and Y. That's 2 working vowels, so we have to split the syllable here. This one follows phonetic skill 1, long E, and then the Y is at the end of the word, but it's after an L, N-F-L, so it is the long I. All right, let's do one more. Ready? Shady, shady. Your turn. In the summer, I like to find a shady place to run because it's too hot in the sun. Shady. Okay, let's count the sounds in shady. Shady. Sh, A, D, E. 4 sounds. So write your 4 blanks. Get your letters in the blanks. Okay, I'm going to go over it. If you're not ready, pause the video. Sh is S-H. Okay, we write that on the first blank. A is the letter A. D is D. Remember, I make that D. That circle with my mouth. So the circle goes first. And then E at the end of the word. Now look, if I put an E there, let's see if you can see it. If I put an E there, what word is that going to be? Shade. It's just going to be 1 syllable. That E is going to turn silent, right? So it needs to be a Y. Okay. All right, so I'm going to mark my, first we have a digraph, SH digraph. We have 2 working vowels. We split after the A, 1 must run, right? We have a long A, this is phonetic skill 1. And the Y is at the end of the word, 2 working vowels, not N, F, or L, so it says that long E sound. Okay, you ready for the eraser game? All right. Find the word that means under the trees. What word is it? Shady. Erase it. Okay, good. Find a word that rhymes with, actually, I just don't know. Well, find the word that means you can count on somebody. What word is it? Rely. Erase it. All right, find the word that means the food has a hot flavor to it. What word is it? Spicy. Okay. And then find a word. Oh, what word is left? Baby. All right, good job. Okay, so let's read our transfer card. Okay, we're going to read our words. Let's read them together. We're going to go down the columns. Ready? Pony, baby, juicy, navy, ruby, lady, hazy, shiny, tiny. Okay, look, this one has an N. Phony. Right, that one doesn't follow the rule. Phony, bony, wavy. This one didn't follow the rule either. Okay, reply. It's sometimes. The NFL is sometimes. Spicy, puny, deny. There it is. Deny. Shady, flaky, fruity, rely. Okay, good. I want you to pause the video and practice that again by yourself. Okay, now we're going to read the sentences. I'll read this one. Hazel wants to be in the Navy. Your turn. Who wants to be in the Navy? What does Hazel want to do? Okay, good. You read the next sentence first. All right, my turn. The lady did not deny that she has a bony pony. What was the pony like? Okay, good. All right, I'll read this one, you repeat. The shiny ruby was a phony. Okay, what did the ruby look like? It was shiny. And what was wrong with the ruby? It was a phony. All right, good job. Keep practicing your words, studying your words. And remember that last job of Wawa has a lot of jobs.